So speaking of living by your convictions, I have felt very convicted about Halloween, and I've never really felt this. I've felt before that like Halloween is probably not something Christians should celebrate, just because there's clearly a lot of evil in it. If you go into a haunted house and like, there's a lot of things that I'm like, I don't really want to take part in that you see that makes it feel evil without even knowing the history, without even knowing, like what the point of Halloween was. At least it used to be. And so I haven't gotten to do a ton of research, but what I do know is if you're feeling convicted about something, it's probably because God is trying to get your attention. And so for me, I want to be diligent in figuring out, why is God trying to get my attention in this area? Is it because it is an evil day, and by taking part in that, you are taking part in something evil subconsciously, even if you are doing it in pure intentions? Even if you're going to like your church's little trunk or treat and stuff, and you're not dressing up as a witch or like something, a demon, whatever, but you're dressing up as something fun and cute. But then also, are you, by dressing up and being something else, are you giving the devil like a door to kind of get into your mind? Like, oh, it's fun to have a different identity. Let the devil give you the identity that he wants you to have. And so does it work in our minds that way? I don't know yet. I haven't done enough research. But to me, my personal conviction about it is I don't want to take part in it. I really don't feel right about, I have one child who is 6 years old. I have another one on the way. And so these decisions are very important in their lives, and I would never want to expose them to something that could potentially open up doors for Satan to get into their mind, or, whatever it is. So it's something that you really have to think about, because we have always just celebrated Halloween. I've never dug deeper to see what Halloween is. I've never seen where it came from. And I feel like, as Christians and as parents, it's our job to really research these things, to see what we're actually taking part of, and is there a deeper meaning to what we're taking part of, and could it potentially be evil and potentially expose our kids to evil? And so, as protectors of our children, I feel like it's important that we really educate ourselves on this. And for some reason, I'm almost 28. Am I 28 now?
No, yeah.
Okay, I'm almost 28. And I just now feel the conviction about this. I've never even looked into it. And so what I think we're going to change, we have decided, to do things today with our daughter for Halloween. But to me, I am feeling more like, okay, we've already told her we're going to do all these things, but I think we'll go to like visit our church, or not our church, but a church's trunk or treat, go around, get candy, and then that's all we're going to do. And then next year I plan to do nothing on Halloween. We're not dressing up, we're not doing anything. And that's just my personal conviction of what I feel like is the right thing to do. I feel like it's right to continue to let her go get candy today, because she has been expecting this and she'll be very upset. And she's not going to listen when I try to explain to her why we're not going to do it, because she's going to be too upset. So anyway.
I know this video is getting long, but it's interesting. Sierra said something about how you never looked at the history of Halloween. And you think about all the other holidays we have: Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Easter, Memorial Day, Veterans Day. You think about those and you know the history, and sure, some of them have some pagan backgrounds, like Christmas has a pagan background on the day that it happens, not the meaning of Christmas for us. But, it's interesting because you know why you celebrate those things. When you think about Halloween, why do we celebrate Halloween?
Yeah, I don't even know why. Because kids like to go get candy.
And once you do it one year and then you don't do it the next year, kids are like, well, Mom, Dad, we used to go get candy. Why not?
Yeah. So anyway, it's something to think about.
Something to research.
Yes.